It's Berlin, 1 round and 4 deals, MCR, and as you can see, I already made 1 black stripe on my brown belt, so I'll be finishing with this student of mine and passing to another one. Which one? Keep watching my channel, please. Now I can see 2 same belts, same as mine, brown with 1 black stripe, who reached rating of 100, and 1 green belt to my left. Okay, but still any belt has chances to win as long as he or she plays well. And what about the player to my left? She left the table. She decided not to play with such experienced opponents. Very curious how she enters the game and then leaves the game. I don't understand such people. Maybe they're not competitive simply. Okay, what about this hand? I have 3 pairs now. Maybe I'll collect something in BAMs, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll collect some chows. Aha, she decided, finally. Maybe she left her laptop or her tablet, and now she returned. She returned to her device. What I can do with that? 7, 8, 9? 7, 8, 9 can be my 4th set. Not an easy hand, as you can see. I'm not sure what to do with it. Maybe some... No, definitely not punks. Maybe some pairs it will be. Maybe some chows. Maybe I need to discard 9 and 8 simply. Okay, let's discard them. Now this looks more like pure shifted chows. I just don't want to wait for 7 dots in an edge. I hope that something will come. Yes. I hope that something will come to 5 or to 4. Moreover, the player to my right seemingly collects cracks, but maybe she's collecting knitting. That's probable. She may be collecting knitting. Now I can discard this 8 BAMs as long as I don't need it for my pure shifted chows. Great, very nice. 5, 6, 7. You must be very careful to select your exact chow, not to melt the wrong chow. Wrong set can ruin all your hand, of course. Can ruin your whole hand. 5. I missed that pang of 2s twice. I decided to wait for some good form, and I can take, possibly I can take only 4 dots. Good, at least I took 3 BAMs from the wall. I can switch to 2-sided waiting. Maybe someone will give me my 4. Maybe I'll change my weighting to 4-7. Very nice. I just picked it from the wall and it was the last one. 1, 2, 3. All 4s were taken, but I picked the last one from the wall. Very good start. A very nice beginning with my 87 points and everyone others 29, minus 29 of course. I can see 3 pairs now. And this, ouch, no. This hardly can be pure shifted chows. Pure shifted chows and cracks, as long as I need 1, 2, 3. And the last 2 can be discarded anytime. I'll hardly make a ready hand to wait for the last 2 cracks, which means I can try to collect mixed shifted chows like 4, 5, 6 bams, 5, 6, 7 cracks, 6, 7, 8 dots. Okay, 9 bams I don't need then. Very possibly I don't need 9s. I can try making punks, but with 3 pairs it's not so reliable. 8. This can be something like pure straight, only if I could take 2 cracks from the wall. And I don't think I can. I can collect... Okay, I can collect pure shifted chows. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, like in previous hand with bams, but in cracks now. Or I have 4 pairs. I can try making some 5 pairs. Sorry, 5th pair came. 5 pairs I take and 2 8s on the table. No. 1 9 on the table. No 3s. I think I can discard 8 and then 9 and wait for some more pairs from the wall. 7 pairs is a powerful hand, really. If you never collected it, try collecting this hand, because it's really nice. It's really nice, even in MCR. It's not so expensive in Riichi or in Junyun, but in MCR it's really good. Maybe overpriced, but good anyway. While the player to my left collects punks, I try to collect pairs. White must be nice. White must be. By the way, I can set pass all, you see? Pass all, so that I won't be offered any pung. The game won't hesitate on my offering, because I won't be offered simply. 1 west discarded. I discarded it earlier when I didn't know that I'm collecting pairs, but now it's good. As long as nobody else discarded it, I can consider waiting for white or for west. Red is useless. The third red on the table. The opposite player may be waiting for the same. You see, I wasn't offered the pung because I said pass all, and that's it. I won't be. White. Good, but not so expensive as my hand was. 63 she takes nevertheless. She's plus 34 now, and I'm plus 66. She can try to get to the first place now. And I can try to make chows, but it's not so easy. Chows. Maybe I'll have to discard 9's dots, so I'll be able to make all chows, all simples, concealed hand. No. Okay. 7 is useless. Now, with taking of these 9 bams, I can consider collecting pure straight. Pure straight and bams. I have all forms. I have my 4th set, and I have eyes. Very good. What else can I do? A backup plan. For example, I can discard 2 cracks. For now, 2 cracks. If something comes around 4 dots, I can wait for 7. 7 bams. No. It could be 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. Pure double chow, but it's just 1 point in MCR. In Riichi, it could be useful as long as it's a Yaku, a valuable fan. But it's just 1 point in MCR. It doesn't make anything. Where are my bams? To the left. The player to my left collects the same bams as me. Not nice. And I receive useless honors, for instance. Maybe it's not my hand, and I at least need to defend against feeding anywhere. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7 is rather dangerous because she may be waiting either for 1, 2, 3 bams or for 7, 8, 9. Hardly for 7, 8, 9 because the opposite player discarded 8. And the player to my left didn't take it. But 3 can be dangerous. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I have to discard 9s. Maybe yes, maybe I have to go for concealed handle chows all simples now. Anyway, I pick safe tiles, safe honors from the wall. What can be unsafe within honors? Green, I don't see green on the table. By the way, if the opposite player wins, Not from me, of course, but from the player to my left, for example. It will be good. If the player to my left wants to collect something like half flush or full flush, and the opposite player collects quick hand like mixed shifted chows, maybe she'll feed him. Maybe she'll feed him some tile. What about fives? 1, 2, 3. Fives dots being discarded. Maybe I'll take the last 5. That would be curious. I think she doesn't need 9. 2, no. I'd better take 3 BAMs. 9 BAMs. That's a Kong. Well, that's a Kong. Two, three, four. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Not safe. That goes to the right, okay. 4 cracks. 4 cracks doesn't go anywhere. Another 5. Maybe I'll be able to take the last 5 cracks. Maybe the last 5 dots. Let's wait a bit. Maybe the last... yes. Very good. 4 cracks wasn't the last one. Okay. Yes, I take it. And now I'm waiting for the last 5 or for the last 2. All chows, all simples. Last tile. It's the third one. 1, 2, 3. Red. Red is safe, yes. 3 5s on the table, 3 2s on the table. I'm waiting for either 6 BAMs. 6. Come on. Who may need the 6? Yes. 5. She waited for 5. The opposite player wanted mixed shifted chows. He wanted my 3. He wanted my 3 and I didn't give those 3s to anyone. Good. I collected this small fan hand in difficult conditions and very not very strong pressure, but anyway it was something curious from the player to my left, half flush, extreme half flush. The player to my opposite with mixed shifted chows. Now, what can it be? Something, ouch. Not my wind, but it could be half flush with 4 forms already. Not 3 like now, but 4 forms. Maybe I can collect some of them. Maybe I can go for dots. Okay, why not? Maybe somebody has another 2 8s. The opposite player has 2 8s dots. That's curious. White. Okay. Let's try to collect just some primitive half flush, if it can be called primitive. Maybe... No, not outside hand. Sorry, not outside hand, because I discarded good 9s and 8, and I discard 1, 3, 5. I'll be waiting just for dots, and I hope that... that's it. The last 8 is to the opposite. I can make 5, 6, 7. By the way, I can declare 5, 6, 7 dots. Okay. I'll wait for something around 7 dots now. I'll hardly take the last 8, but I'll be waiting for some more dots from the wall. Let's see how lucky I am with these dots. Mm-hmm. 7, 8, 9 I discarded. The player to my right may discard dots safely, as long as I'm not ready. East looks useless. Maybe I'll pick this east from the wall now. I simply hope to pick something good. Maybe I'll pick green from the wall. Let's see. Good tiles I'm discarding, but I'm not sure whether I can make pure shifted chows. It's possible to make, but only if I take 5 and 6 dots. And now I'm simply discarding good tiles and other suits. Okay. Maybe it will be pair for my mixed, pure shifted chows, of course. People will be collecting some tiles from me. Maybe I'll make the last 8. Maybe I'll make outside hand simply. Outside hand, no honors, 1 voided suit. 8 points exactly. Ouch, that was my mistake. Yes, discarding this north was my main mistake in this deal. Okay, anyway, 9 is useless. What about 7s? I can take pung of 7s. 6s. My 6s discarded. My 5s almost ouch. These could be my eyes. No, I think I won't take this hand. the outsider takes half flush, dragon punk, even not pure shifted chows, you see, just a cheap hand. She didn't even got to the positive zone. Now the opposite player wanted full flush, and he waited. He waited for 3, 6, 9, 5, 8. 3, 6, 9, 5, 8. He could make very expensive hand with 5-sided waiting. If he could take 9, he would make pure straight and full flush with about more than 40 points really. And with 3 or 6 it would be just full flush all chows. With 5 or 7, with 5 or 8 it could be some I mean simply full flush with 2 terminal chows. Anyway, it would cost much if he'd be more lucky. That's a loss, really. I understand him. I discarded many good tiles. His tiles 3, 2 3s, 1 8. The player to my left wanted mixed shifted chows 4 5 6 and 3 4 5. She couldn't know that all 4's cracks are to her left, to my opposite. She could discard 6 and feed there into that hand. Well, so it was a lucky victory really for everyone, for me as well, because she took a cheap hand and didn't allow the player to my opposite to take a really good hand. Well, okay, I collected some hands here, remain in the first place, and now the student will rest. Meet my another student. Thanks all.